Gentlemen, let me ask you something real for a moment. Have you ever noticed that some men over 60, men with gray hair, average clothes, normal income, maybe a bit of a belly, still somehow attract attention? Women lean closer when they talk, laugh at their stories, and give them that unmistakable look of interest. Meanwhile, other men their age feel like they've become invisible. Why? Most men assume the difference is money, youth, or status, but that's not it. There is something far more powerful at play, something older men already possess, but very few know how to activate. And here's the part that surprises most men. It takes just 7 minutes a day to switch it on. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what that practice is and why it makes women pursue you. Before we go deeper, take a second and hit the like button and tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I genuinely enjoy seeing men from all over the world coming together to grow, learn, and transform. And of course, subscribe so you never miss these weekly breakthroughs. All right, let's get into it. Section 1, the big lie about age and attraction. Society loves telling older men a depressing story. You're past 60. Well, women only want younger men now. Game over, right? Wrong. That narrative exists because it sells things. Hair dye, anti-aging creams, expensive watches, supplements, dating apps. But after 12 years of working directly with men, I can say this with absolute confidence. Attraction for mature men is not based on biology. It's based on psychology. I've seen men in their 60s and 70s being approached and pursued by women in their 42nd and 50s, not because of money, not because of looks, not because of status, but because they carry a certain energy younger men cannot fake. This brings us to the 5 mistakes most men over 60 make and the one shift that changes everything. Mistake first. Seeking approval instead of living in self-contentment. Here's the trap most men fall into. If she likes me, then I'll feel confident. But women sense that neediness immediately. Biologically, neediness signals instability. Emotionally, it feels heavy. Practically, it shows up as overthinking, nervous talking, or trying too hard. Women don't want a man who needs her validation. They want a man who already feels complete. Mistake second, trying to compete with younger men. This is a losing battle. You can't out-young a 35-year-old. You can't outflex a fitness influencer. You can't go backward in time, but here's the twist. You don't need to. Younger men cannot compete with the groundedness, calmness, and emotional maturity that you naturally have. Your presence regulates her nervous system. Your steadiness makes her feel safe. Your confidence makes her relax. Younger men rarely provide that, which is why women crave it from you. Mistake third, thinking women prefer youth over maturity. The reality? Women of all ages are exhausted by immature men. They're not looking for boys. They're looking for a man. Someone stable, self-aware, emotionally steady, maturity signals, reliability, depth, emotional safety, consistency. Youth cannot replace these qualities. Mistake fourth, performing instead of being present. Many men try to impress their way through interactions, talking too much, trying to be funny, sharing achievements, trying to prove worth. But performance creates pressure for both of you. Presence, on the other hand, creates relaxation. When you're simply yourself, unattached to an outcome, you become magnetic. Women lean toward presence, not performance. Mistake fifth, not understanding outcome independence. This is the real secret. Outcome independence means I enjoy the interaction, but I don't need anything from it. No chasing, no forcing, no convincing. Ironically, the moment you stop trying to get something, women start giving you their attention willingly. This is where the magic happens because every man she's met wanted something. Validation, attention, intimacy, approval. But when you come along with no agenda, you stand out more than you realize. Section 2, the 12-minute Indifference Activation Protocol. This is the practice that rewires your brain into quiet, powerful confidence. Do this daily for 12 minutes, and you will feel the difference, not in a month, but in a week. Let's break it down. Step 1 to 3 minutes of contentment training. Close your eyes. Imagine being completely satisfied with your life exactly as it is. No woman required, no attention needed, no external. Validation.br. This resets your nervous system to self-sufficiency.br. Women feel that instantly. Step 2, 4 minutes of calm visualization. Picture yourself talking to an attractive woman, BR, but with zero agenda. No seeking approval.br, no hoping.br, no chasing.br, just presence.br, just ease.br, just enjoying the flow. Your brain learns to detach from outcomes, and that makes you more attractive. Step 3, 5 minutes of self-worth recognition bar. Think about your life achievements, your resilience, your lessons, the people you've supported, the storms you've survived. Own that. Not to impress anyone, but to remind yourself of who you've become. Bar. When you recognize your worth, others recognize it too. Section 3, what happens when you practice this daily? Women start noticing you differently. Their body language shifts. They hold eye contact longer. They smile more. They find excuses to be near you. They ask questions. They initiate conversations. Why? Because women are drawn to emotional stability, confidence, and self-assured men, especially mature ones. Let me share a story. Frank, 68, from New Jersey, tried this practice.br one morning at a cafe. Instead of trying to impress the woman beside him, he simply sat with confidence and enjoyed his book. Within 10 minutes, she started the conversation. 2 years later, they're still together, not because he chased her, but because he didn't. Section 4, your age, ice, not a weakness. I tease your advantage. You don't need expensive clothes. You don't need to look 20 years younger. You don't need money or status. What women crave most is what you already have: life experience, emotional steadiness, self-awareness, confidence without ego, the ability to listen, the ability to stay grounded. You're not past your prime. You're arriving into the best phase if you know how to use it. Final message. Your challenge starts tomorrow morning. Set aside 12 minutes tomorrow. Do the Indifference Activation Protocol every day. Watch what happens. People treat you differently. Women respond differently. Your confidence grows quietly, powerfully, naturally. Gentlemen, you are not too old. You are not invisible. You are simply one mindset shift away from becoming magnetic. If this resonated with you, hit subscribe and turn on the bell, because in upcoming videos, I'll share the exact body language signals and energy cues that make women notice you the moment you enter a room. And leave me a comment. What's your biggest confidence challenge at this stage of life? I read every comment, and I often create videos based on your questions. Stay strong, stay grounded, stay confident, and I'll see you in the next one.